Good morning. Welcome to Amore Bello. My name is Spiritual Medium Mary Rebecca. It's going to be a twin flame energy reading for today. The mirroring energy between the divine collective. Sorry, all my little things are in the way. The mirroring energy between the divine collective on their way to awakening or ascension. Okay. I'm going to be using the Chakra Reading Cards, Indigo Angel, Angel Therapy, and Crystal Angel cards. For those of you that are new to the channel, this deck here is, I call the Twin Flame deck because it has a Twin Flame card. Okay. All right. I'm also going to be using a little bonus deck at the end, messages from your divine counterpart from Divine Pisces 222. She's also a reader here on YouTube. You should go ahead and check her out. She's pretty amazing as well. Each of the Divine Collective will get 5 of these cards, and we'll go through them at the end. All right. Let's see what the angels have for us today. Peace. Crown chakra. Life purpose. Third chakra. Universal light. So, for those of you that have been watching regularly, this universal light has been within the energy for the last couple of days, which signifies that, signifies that this is still a time of a great shift. This when the universal light's here, okay? But I'll go through that. Archangel Raphael, out for the Divine Feminine. Clear yourself. Earth Angel. Be willing to forgive. Divine Feminine, you are loved. Expression. Trust for Divine Masculine. Think about it. Spiritual protection. Spiritual path. Love life. Ceremonies and celebrations. All right. So the first card out is a crown chakra. Peace. Your meditation through grounding, through centering yourself. You find peace. You find peace within. And when you find peace within, you can give out peace, and then you eventually have peace in your environment, right? As we go through this journey, bringing that peace back, that state of grace. This is where we want to, this is where we're headed to. So for the Divine Feminine, the healing angel is with you supporting your healing work. Okay. You are more powerful than you realize. Okay. So focus on the service, but ask Archangel Raphael to come in and help you with your healing ability. Okay. And what you give to others. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to help you release any toxic energies that you absorb. So when you are a healer, sometimes you can pick up on people's energies, or sometimes attachments will invade your aura. So you just want to make sure that you're always clearing yourself every day. Okay. I usually do it before bed, and then I do it again in the morning just to make sure that there's anything that is kind of in my aura that needs to be released. I also ask Archangel Raphael to help you release those energies that sometimes will attach to you. Okay. Earth Angel. Okay. You are a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. Okay. As the divine masculine has gone through this dark night of the soul, or is coming out of it now, they're finally achieving peace and happiness. They've released all that negativity of the inner child wounds. Okay. They've asked Archangel Raphael to help them heal through that. Okay. And they've come out into this peace, into this inner knowing of who they really are. Okay. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Okay. Even past life stuff. That's concerning the divine collective, the divine union. Any blocks or anything that could be there. Okay. When you forgive others, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be your divine collective, your divine counterpart. It could be your family. It could be people at work. It could be, like I said, past life stuff. So be willing to forgive. When you forgive, you bring more peace to your spiritual existence. Okay. When you forgive people for their actions, realize that their actions are a reflection of them. Okay. It has nothing to do with you. So allow that peace to come into your life. Okay. Life purpose. Okay. That truth, knowing that truth of your life purpose. How are you going to aid humanity through the ascension? How are you aiding humanity through the ascension? And for some of the divine collective, you think that sounds, when I say aiding humanity through the ascension, it sounds really overwhelming. But you have to remember, we all have our own piece of humanity. Okay. It's, your barista. It's the person you give your gas money to. It's, the lady at the deli counter, or, it's your coworkers. It's your part of humanity. So how are you going to aid humanity through the ascension? Okay. For some of you, it has to do with changing laws or things that are already in place. Advocating for people that have lost their voice. Okay. Advocating for the families that are left of the people that have lost their voice. Okay. So what is your life purpose? Look within, and through the meditation, through that peacefulness now that you have, you're going to finally realize that what your life purpose is, and it's going to be very clear. Okay. For the divine feminines, know that you are loved. You are very revered as a person within your humanity, okay, for your life purpose. There are people waiting for you to awaken, and as a divine feminine, so that they can awaken. Okay? Because, even though they see this stuff on TV, they know you. They know you're coming from a place of integrity. They know that you would not hurt them or lie to them. So that life purpose, okay? The life purpose is going to affect your part of humanity because of this, because how people see you, because how the ones in your life see you. Okay. And it's now time to express yourself. How are you going to express your life purpose? Okay. Like I said, is it, you know, meeting the needs of humanity? Like, how are you going to aid us through the ascension? The ascension is to the new earth, right? So with that being said, we're going to need, new ways for, agriculture and things like that. How are we going to manage what's going on in the world? Okay. How are people going to get the help that they need when they're struggling? For those of you that are on that path. Okay. So your life purpose, not everyone's going to be a reader. Okay. Some people are going to express themselves in different ways that we all need. Okay. And you have had this ability your whole life. You've had the sensitivity to it. This is going to be something that is going to come very easy to you. It doesn't mean that there isn't going to be some work put into it, but it's going to come easy. And why? Because it's your life purpose. It's what you are here for. It's your passion. It's your love. It's your drive. You are here to aid humanity through the ascension. Okay. If you are a twin flame and you resonate with this journey, then that is your purpose. Okay. By masculine. Life purpose. Okay. Trust the messages that you're getting. Trust the downloads. Okay. The divine masculine has been getting a lot of downloads the last few weeks. Ever since the 12-12. Okay. The 11-11 gateway brought through, the that awakening, that kind of push to awaken those of you that are in the third wave, or those of you that have divine masculines or divine feminines that are finally awakening in the third wave. Okay. So you're realizing that this is your life purpose. Your life purpose is with your divine feminine. Okay. Trust the journey. Trust your angel guides, your ascended masters, your spirit guides, and listen within to where you need to go. Okay. For many of the divine masculines, this peacefulness that they've just come through, that they're in now, is giving way to the life purpose, because you're getting messages, you're getting the downloads, you're receiving. Okay. So trust what you're getting. Trust your inner knowing. Okay. Think about it. Think about your past. Think about your life. Think about the past. Think about how, your life purpose really has been with you the whole time. Okay. For some of you, you might be opening a new restaurant, making it more organic and whole foods and, non-GMO, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So, think about how this is all coming into place, and trust that Archangel Metatron and Gabriel and your ascended masters and guides are giving you everything you need. There's nothing to question. Okay. That this is your life purpose. This is how you're aiding humanity through the ascension. Okay. Universal light. I said briefly earlier in the beginning of the reading that this universal light has been in our energy, has been at the forefront of our energy consciousness for the last few days. Okay. And that's because right now the angels are really guiding and ascended masters are guiding and making things happen. Okay. Because you're very closely connected with the universal light right now. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Okay. There are some things that need to change in your life. Certain activities that you shouldn't partake in anymore. Certain, you need to create that boundary so that you can maintain your peacefulness, right? And really connect with that universal light. Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Okay. So know that if there's anyone sending you spiritual attack, psychic attack, things like that, it's not reaching you. You're vibrating higher. As you vibrate higher, they can't touch you. Okay? So always know that. And if there's someone that is vibrating at a lower vibration than you are and they try to attack you psychically, it's going to be deflected off you and return to them tenfold, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's where we are now. The divine feminines are. The wave to the second wave, we're very, very protected. Okay. For the divine feminines that are waking up, as you begin to vibrate higher, once you awaken, you are protected. I mean, you're protected now, but once you awaken even more, you're more so protected. Okay. So don't worry about the lower energies. Okay. It's almost like the universal light creates a force field, if you will. Okay. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have, triggers and things like that. But how are you going to handle the triggers? How are you going to work through them? Okay. Universal light, divine masculine, love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. Mm-hmm. For some, the divine masculine is coming in with an offer. Okay. An offer of what you need to move forward. Okay. Maybe there were times before when, he gave you that offer, but things weren't quite right. Things weren't flowing. But the offer's coming. Okay. It's strengthened by the universal light. Okay. The divine masculine's coming through that dark night of the soul, and he's realizing that the power of the connection is very, very strong. Okay. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. Some of the divine masculines have birthdays coming up this week. Okay, so it's a happy time. You have a renewed romantic life or a new love. Okay. For the divine collective, it's renewed because you've been together before in past lives, things like that. Okay. For some of you, there are some of the collective where you guys are already together in the 3D, but you're not together in the 5D because your masculine hasn't awakened yet here. So there are some of you that are awakening to this journey, and you are part of the third wave. and you're awakening to this journey, you guys are already together. You guys already have 3D union. What you're waiting on, what you're working on is the 5D union. The answering the call to aid humanity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So there are some of you that, you know, yes, you did indeed leave a situation and left relationships and things like that ended. But there's also part of the Divine Collective that you guys are actually already in physical union in the 3D. You're awakening to the 5D. If that makes sense. Okay. So there are some of you that your twin flame is the person you're already with. You just haven't awakened to it yet. They haven't awakened to it yet. And they will. Okay. Because remember, the ascension is going towards the new earth. We're ascending higher. We're raising our vibration higher so that we can ascend to the new earth of world peace. Okay. We can't give out world peace we can't achieve world peace unless we have peace within ourselves, right? Because it all starts with us. And what we put out comes back, law of attraction. Right? I love it when that happens. All right. Okay. With that being said, drum roll, please. These are messages from the Divine Masculine to his Divine Feminine. Okay. Boop. Like a boss, I will be back. Doing his thing, taking care of business. He's in peace. He knows what his life purpose is. He's getting it. And he's connected to universal light. He is gone through the dark night of the soul. I will be back. Please forgive me. Okay. Many of the Divine Masculines are realizing that maybe their behavior in the past has not always been acceptable, loving. Okay. Sometimes his behavior was brought on by fear and vulnerability. Actually, most of the time. And it was showing something that he lacked. Okay. It wasn't that you weren't enough. It's that he wasn't enough for you. Okay. Yep. Coming through that dark night of the soul. He knows he hurt you. He knows he's hurt you many times. Okay. And he doesn't understand why. Okay. See, dark night of the soul. Still going through it. It's still in this 4th position here. It keeps teetering between the 4th and the 5th position. Okay. And this is why the universal light is here. Okay. The lightness, the light will come through the dark, right? So right now it's important to send your Divine Masculine love and light and strength and positivity. Okay. And that inner knowingness and that inner love of who you are. Okay. So that he can get through that dark night of the soul. Earlier last week, this card was way up top. I'm watching you. Some of them are creeping. Some of them are creeping in the 3D. Some of them have figured out how to remote view. Or have awakened to it, I should say. Okay. So they're watching. All right. Messages from your Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Okay. She's hearing the telepathy. She's getting it. She's in peacefulness. When she's peaceful, she knows that she can hear you. Okay. And as you begin to awaken even more, the telepathy is going to get stronger. I can't sleep at night. She's got a lot going on in her mind. Some of the Divine Collective are in karmic situations, and leaving those situations is going to be very important. Okay. Manifesting how, she's going to move forward on her journey. Okay. I miss the way you look at me. I'm sorry. So see that mirroring happening? Yeah, the connection is so intense. Morning, noon, and night. First thing on her mind in the morning, and the last thing when she goes to bed. Okay. All right. Well, that is the reading for today. I wish you all love and light on your journey. This is a general energy reading for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, the mirroring energy between the two of you. If this reading resonates with you and you would like a personal reading, please email me at amorebello1111@gmail.com. Or you can message me on Facebook at 11amorebello11, and I can get that out to you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. You never know who in your soul family is going to need to hear this message. I am so thankful and grateful for all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I wish you all love and light today on this Sunday, January 5th, first Sunday of the new year. How are you getting in touch with yourself for the new week? Okay. Love and light to you all. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.